Can you answer me this? If white people aren't white supremacists, why are they mourning the death of a terrorist? Can you answer me that? If you're white out there, if you can answer me, why are you mourning the death of a terrorist? Are you guys going to mourn the death of Saddam Hussein? Are you going to mourn the death of Hitler? Because you're mourning the death of a Klans member. And the reason why I say they're mourning this, because if any of you have read the, I think it's an NBC news report talking about this disgusting white supremacist terrorist found dead in Missouri. Okay, because this is a good thing. This is, if you're not a terrorist and you don't agree with white supremacist behavior, why are you mourning and crying about a terrorist being dead? Like, please tell me how this is a bad thing. Because I guess I'm confused, and I just don't get why we feel like this is something that's bad. And if you're not a white supremacist terrorist, I would like to see you boycotting ABC News. That's what I would like. I would like to see a hashtag boycott ABC News because of their report on this disgusting terrorist, calling his death tragic and senseless act of violence. So someone killed, assassinated a terrorist, and to ABC News, this is a tragic and senseless act of violence. Oh, I am so confused right now. I am so confused. Since when is the death of a terrorist something to mourn about? I'm asking you, white society. I'm asking all you non-white supremacist white people, all you non-racist white people. Why are you then mourning the death of a terrorist? This person is a Ku Klux Klan member. He has spent the majority of his life terrorizing, spreading hate, and being nothing but a disgusting piece of garbage. But we mourn him. I wonder why I didn't see anything on NBC, or I'm sorry, on ABC News mourning the death of this teenage boy that was shot by a white supremacist terrorist cop. Because I didn't read that in there, but I sure read that ABC News thinks that this was a senseless death. And do we not mention that this terrorist was killed in an act of white-on-white crime, white-on-white violence? That wasn't mentioned. Nothing in here was saying, oh, this, epidemic of white-on-white crime and white-on-white violence, and that we need to send some more cops over there. That's not said. So I'm just really confused, I guess. Maybe some white people can help me understand why ABC News is calling out for the mourning of this terrorist. I sure would like an outcry on this. I'm sure it had to ruffle some white people's feathers. I'm sure it's insulting to some of the white community. And I would like you guys to come speak out now and say something. Start a boycott. Because this has to be very insulting to the white community. This has to be just very offensive to these Christian good white people. I would like to hear an outcry on ending this, white on white crime and this white on white violence. And then let me know why this terrorist to you is worthy of mourning, but Hitler, there's a problem with Hitler. We don't like Hitler. Because he was doing white on white crime, because he was exterminating other white supremacist devils. So that's a problem. He's not your hero. I want to see some mourning on the death of Hitler, on his anniversary of his death. Let's mourn him. Or Osama bin Laden. Let's mourn his death. We're going to waste our time to mourn the death of a devil, of a disgusting piece of garbage. That the only thing that will be better than his death is the death of all white supremacist devils. Just please let me know. I'm just asking right now. I need all these nice, good white people. I need all of you to start a boycott. Let's boycott NBC News for calling this person this disgusting white supremacist terrorist devil, for saying that his death was tragic and senseless. Because I'm sure this has to upset you. So let's do something about this. Let's show us all how upsetting and offensive this is to the white community, because it has to just be just a slap in your face. I know it is. I know this is a slap in your face. I know it's upsetting to you that someone would consider a white supremacist terrorist death tragic and senseless. I know you just want to just get NBC News right off of the television. I know you want to rally some marches and protesting. Some protesting needs to be done, but we won't see any of it. This isn't offensive to you. This is okay to you. To me, this is great. And I don't care. I know it's white on white crime. I'm so for white on white crime. I'm so for white on white violence. This is awesome. But they're not even telling you why. I wonder why. Let's see who killed him. His wife and his stepson. And if you ask me, he was most likely sexually abusing his stepson, raping him and molesting him, because that's what these people in these communities do. But we're not going to talk about his criminal record or the fact that he was a child molester. We're just going to call his death senseless. Just a tragic, senseless act of violence. We're just going to mourn this terrorist child molester. We're not going to talk about his violent nature. The fact that he was evil. The fact that he provoked the violence that was bestowed upon him. Let's not talk about that. I'm calling out a boycott of NBC News. I want to see white people starting a hashtag boycott, because this is offensive to you. This goes against your nature and your morals. This is stomping on your Christianity. This is really just messing up your entire existence. This white on white crime, this celebrating and mourning of a terrorist. Let's see something get done about this. The next thing I see from the white community, I want to see a hashtag boycott ABC News because they support a white supremacist terrorist. For all the other people that are watching this that are not disgusting white supremacist terrorists, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will leave the link to this ABC News article in the description box. Thank you and have a good day.